was the day that you became your color? I've asked this question to countless people, and almost everyone can remember when and where it happened. Usually around middle school, maybe earlier. For me, it was in art class. I can distinctly remember someone suggesting maybe the black girl would want to use the black crayon. Now, I didn't know exactly how to respond to this, not only because I was designing a rainbow, and I didn't exactly know how to work this in to my color palette, but also because, according to Crayola, my color was somewhere between sepia and chestnut. Certainly he had access to the same colors as I. Why on earth did he call me black? My head spun as reality just crashed in. My poetry became the place that I could respond as an artist to what I didn't know how to respond to as a girl, or even a woman. 26 poetry journals later, and my work will be featured in academic journals and diversity programs to help make sense of this thing called race and racism and its impact on individuals. As a diversity scholar, I made it my mission to help us move closer to remembering that time where we embraced colors, all of them, in their unique expression of excellence by themselves. To do this, I do performance poetry and diversity workshops aimed at breaking down racial bias and cultural insensitivity so that we can get back into communicating with one another again. The video that you're about to watch is a poem that I wrote called Coloring Book. It's an ode to the day that I became black.
Coloring book. When I was just a child, colors were a part of my art lessons, things teachers hung on the walls as inspirations and gateways for self-expression. Like God gift-wrapped the rainbow just for our amusement. There were never any mistakes, never any rules about when and where to use them. I colored in the pictures and skipped right over the lines and never once looked over my shoulder while doing so. I would color the corners of my desk and the walls. The world was my palette, and I could transcend all boundaries. No one could contain or own such beautiful colors, and one would be a fool to try. But soon I was introduced to a new coloring system. Stay in the lines, they said. Only brown and green could be used for trees. No, there's no such thing as a purple elephant. Here, let me get you a gray crayon. Soon, even I could see the separation. The blues from the greens, the reds from the yellows, but none so much as the white from the black. They were the mysteriously unused crayons that refused to mingle, or the black would smudge the perfection of the white tip, or the white would dilute the power statement of the pitch black. The world became like my crayon box, not the ways of blending, but the separation, only the black and the white, fixated on the black and the white. Why is everything so damn black and white? And even when other colors emerged, they held similar boundaries. Soon I knew without question where to sit in the lunchroom and which church to go to, which schools were bad, which jobs were good, which colors not to wear in certain neighborhoods, which colors I needed to wear in college if I wanted to be popular, and even which restaurants to go to. Everything I learned it from my coloring book, the place where I was taught to color by numbers. Never stray from the guide, never mix the colors, always stay in the lines. But you know, sometimes I wish I could still see those blue trees and purple elephants, color in any section that I wanted without even thinking twice. Wish I could see my box of colors as I did before there were only two. When my friends weren't white or black, they were Kim and Kalina and Katie and Rico and Ryan before the isms crept in. Yes, sometimes I wish I could see those colors or even be colorblind, but the fact of the matter is, when so many people are crying over colors, dying over colors, lying over colors, a color just isn't a color anymore. And if I knew that one day so much pain would come from the same colors that brought me so much joy, I might have just skipped art class and left those crayons with all of their beautiful and painful colors in the box.
What if we abandoned this life of color by numbers? I challenge you all to color outside the lines, and let's take on this masterpiece of life together. Thank you.